Atop the pyramid of the C10 truck family sits the 1967 to 72 Chevrolet truck. There is, I think, to me, in my opinion, one of my favorite of these trucks that kind of bridged the gap from Patina era to the high-end era, and that's Hazel.
Oh my God.
Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low.
All right, this is the undercarriage, and you can see this thing is just done the right way. Everything down. You got your coolers, you got your sway bars. This is all done by Porterbuilt, upper and lower control arms. You got your crate LS7 427, and then you got your 4L70E. You got your long tube headers, and these are set up custom-made exhaust, true dual exhaust all the way down. You have all your additional transmission brackets and your drive shaft housing. This is all done, again, by Porterbuilt. They did an awesome job with this. You can see here, you got your rear suspension, and then we'll get back here, new gas tank. But then also part of your rear suspension is right here. This is an additional weight that basically goes and coincides with your suspension to give it more weight towards the rear end. You got wheel wood all the way around, all four corners, but look at that suspension. That's just done right. That's going to hold really well. Not a lot of shake whatsoever. Then right here, you also do have your air ride, and this is on all four corners as well. You got dual compressors there, auto level system, everything that you want in your C10. Hey guys, this is Hutch, Classic Car Addict, Mesa, Arizona. I want to bring this brand new addition. This is a 1967 Chevy C10. This is Hazel. So if you don't know Hazel, Hazel has been one of the most sought after patina trucks. It basically started the build. There's many magazine covers. There's also been a podcast that was showing this particular vehicle was the beginning of the patina era. And what this is a 1967 Chevy, and it had your regular 307 in it. We have some original pictures that you'll see, and we're going to go through what it was and what it is now. Porterbuilt basically has gone through this vehicle from the front to the rear. It has new rims, it has new brakes, it's got 14-inch rotors, it's got wheel wood all the way around, running on hydro boost. It's got a big block 427, so the heart of this thing is way more than it was before in 2010 when it was basically first built. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the exterior, go through the interior, and take you on a test drive. Stay tuned. All right guys, we're going to get in this test drive. This is just, obviously got the Dakota Digital gauges. It's got the vintage air. Everything on here is pretty much all new interior. It's got the high ply carpet. This one does have the air lift. This was installed by Switch. They do just an awesome, amazing job. Billet specialties for the steering wheel. This is an I Did It steering column. And you can just, everything with this, all the insulation, everything is all been redone. You can just see it's in such good shape. This has been painted just into actual perfection. Now this is on just a regular chassis, right? So it's the original chassis that came with the truck, but it has been designed in a performance in mind. Obviously, because we have the 427, it's the aluminum block 427. That is a crate engine. It's got a 4-speed 4L70E transmission, and that is completely built basically around a 5-link system that also has a fully housed bed. And with the bed, it had to be basically raised because of the air suspension. With that, they basically raised it, but they also reinforced it, so you don't have that bend that you get in your beds. It's all solid. You can literally shake the bed, and it's it's solid. You can tell that it's be able to hold the 500 plus horsepower. Obviously these are rated at 505, both a little bit of exhaust. They really go up to that 520, and then with a couple little add-ons and a tune, they can get in that 560 to 580 range to the crank. But it's just such a soft ride. The air suspension, that's why everybody, Bentleys, all your high-end actually use air, because it gives you the best support. And with the system, it keeps you at an automatic level. So it's got sensors that are under, basically at each corner. And what that does is it basically allows for it to self-adjust when you're driving. And if you need to get it on a trailer, you can raise it. And of course, if you want to lay frame, you're able to go all the way down and lay frame. When you get in, it automatically self-adjusts right to the alignment that everything is already set up as. So it just makes it just one of a kind. And again, this has everything new, and the paint, it took over 50 years to get it with this patina. This is Hazel. I'm not going to point out defects in the paint because obviously it has been so long to get to this. This is patina. Hazel was built in basically 2010. It was pulled out from Texas. They did just an amazing job with it. And what they're really, the whole thing is that before patinas got popular, this is one of the ones that actually made patinas popular. So with that, this is everything that you get in that C10. We're going to go through and basically show you how this is actually a solid metal car. It does have obviously your patina, but that's what is just so awesome about it. All of the trim, all of the bumpers, the handles, those have all been replaced. But what I really like is even just down to this. Obviously, this is not functioning for this, but this is that kind of that original gas cap on there. The gas tank, of course, has been relocated to the rear because you don't want that smell. You want to have the room behind the seat. Now, if we get along over here into the bed, obviously they've had to raise it. These are all custom made. The bed did have some deterioration on it, so this is a new bed, and it has all been basically, this has been reinforced to make the bed stronger. The bed, that's what makes this thing amazing. If you do that on just a regular C10, it jumps all over the place. This has been fully reinforced, and all the reinforcement on this, even just down into the bed. So you have your rear gas tank. You also are going to have, there's a weight back here. This weight is to give you a lot more traction in the rear, because of course when you don't have that additional weight, these are light and they just like to hop all over. Well, this isn't going to do that. This is giving you all the full support that you really need. And when we go through here, you'll see the undercarriage as well. But this exhaust system is a custom-made exhaust system. It is amazing. But you can see here, all the trim. It's got LED lights. This is just how you'd want your truck to have it as your new truck, but it's your old farm truck. So I grew up in a 1969 Chevy short bed, big window. 67 short bed, big windows are even rarer. So that's what makes this thing just amazing. Of course, we got the race line tires for the front and the rear, 14-inch rotors for the brakes. That's wheel wood all the way around. That also has your hydro boost system, which is just amazing. Of course, your HID lights on the front give you that nice visibility. But what it's really packing is the 427. It's the LS7. This is a crate engine. It's attached to the 4L70E, so it has all the distribution that you need. And everything is new in here. I mean, it's the radiator, everything is just nicely done, tucked. It's exactly the way that you want it. This one stands out and is just amazing. And wait until you really get to be able to see what they did with the interior. Even just the alignment, this thing, it closes so nice. It's not just your rusted out farm truck. It looks like it, but it is nowhere near. And as we get into the interior, they did such a good job with it. All of this, I mean, you can see there is no rust in any of this. There's a few little things down here that you'll be able to see in all of the high definition pictures that we have online. But you can see here, this has actually been chemically hardened as well. So there's going to be no more deterioration or rust happening with that. There was one little piece here that had to be cut out, and you can't even tell. If I didn't tell you about it, you wouldn't even know. But there was some rust here. This has been cut out and it's been redone, and they blended in and matched that patina just perfect. Of course, this is original interior kind of color, and you're getting your bench seat, but it has been lowered, set back because we don't have the gas tank back there. I did it. Tilt column steering, Billet specialty wheel, Dakota Digital gauges, vintage air for your AC controls. Of course, the air lift done by Switch. It's got the nice high ply carpet. This is everything that you really want in your C10. And just like always, like, subscribe, and follow us on all the socials. Thanks for watching.
The gap from the patina era to the high-end era, and that's Hazel.
Oh my God.